Hey, are you not getting the results? Yeah, so I'm going to break down a deal. It's a vacant land deal where we made 12,000 profit. So
Nice.
we'll run through that one. Yeah, nice to make 12K on a vacant lot. So this one was in Wilson County, North Carolina, which is a county outside of Wake County, which is where Raleigh is, if you know North Carolina. And so it's kind of people commute there. It's still up and coming. It's not a really hot area, but it's you can do business there. So I made a few notes here. It looks like the seller was asking 7,000 on this. The tax value was, I think, 14,000 on it, and we offered 4,000. The tax value is 13.5 on this. It's a vacant infill lot in the city, so it's got water and sewer available, but no hookups there. And then, yeah, it still needed the curb cut too. So tax value 13.5, seller asking 7. And we set our max offer amount at 5,000. We offered them 4,122, and then we ended up negotiating and contracting above our max offer at 5,750. We still thought we might be able to make money on this, and then it came into our system in October of last year, and we got it under contract in February. So a few months of follow up there. What else do we have here? So then I guess we sold this in a couple of weeks time. We had 2 offers on this, and so we put it up for 17.5. We got it for 5,750. We put it on the market for 17.5, and we put it out to our buyer list. We had 2 offers from our buyer list, and they were widely apart. One person offered us 12,000, and then another person offered us full price, 17.5. So we went with a
Nice.
17.5. They were somebody who had we'd done business with before, and yeah, and so we had a couple of wrinkles with this one trying to get it to closing. Let's see, it went into dispo. I'm sorry, so I got the contract date wrong because it went into dispo February 7th, and then we sold it February 14th. So we sold it within a week's time on our buyer list. So that's great. That's the benefit of having a buyer list, right? But
Mhm.
but then we closed it last week on April 11th. So what's that? That's almost 2 months it took us to close. And so the hurdles that we had to overcome there was some estate issue where the closing attorney had to pull an estate file and review it, and that takes a little bit of time to get from the court and then review it. And I think we might have had an air affidavit or something in there. And then we were very close to closing this, and we were originally supposed to close it almost a month ago, but then the lawyer that we worked with recommended, or has the lawyer has the buyer sign a survey waiver saying that they don't need a survey,
Yeah.
and the buyer went, survey waiver, maybe I need a survey. Oh yeah, we'd recommend a survey. And so then they went for a survey. So that's another 3 or 4 weeks that it postponed the closing when we had gotten through the estate file thing and we were ready to close. So fortunately, the sellers were very patient on this. They had some surgeries going on, and so they delayed one of our closing dates earlier, uh, which was fine because we were dealing with the estate file. And then even when this came up and we told them we were waiting on a survey, they were okay. And they did want to close in person, so we had to schedule and reschedule them a couple of times with their closing. But yeah, I think that's it. Nuts and bolts. We bought it for 5750. We ended up, our profit was 11,750 at the end of the day,
Nice.
almost 12,000. And
That's amazing.
pretty nice land deal. Yeah. And yeah, we weren't too far apart with the offer. They were asking 7, we offered 4 and change, and then we ended up somewhere in the middle of that. So worked out, and we were able to make a nice profit on it. So
Yeah.
I don't think, did I miss anything on that?
No, that's great.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing major, but estate file and survey pushed us back probably. The original closing date was 3/13 when we sold it on 2/14, and then we closed April 11th. So pushed us back a month between those two things.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that's a great testimony because I think we've shared plenty of times before, but whenever you get a deal under contract and sell a deal, put a deal in escrow, you don't count that money until it's in your bank account because you never know what delays might come up. So thankfully that didn't sound like too bad, but you did get delayed a month. So
Yeah. Yeah. In escrow is not closed.
yeah,
Jasper said that in one of our recent podcasts. We
yeah.
posted a little video, a little short video about that too.